I hope I fit. Oh, I gotta take my backpack off. God, this thing's already hot again. It's literally been like 2 minutes. Intercom, voicemail. Intercom failed. Try again later. Well, maybe I didn't want to do that. Alright. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Yeah, the best part is David's little brother also gets out of school early today, and so he's like, well, shit, I forgot about that, I was like, no, it's your bike, and it's also kind of his only method of transportation. If you need it, then use it. So, but no, apparently my brother gets out ridiculously early today. I barely got off work in time. Alright, let's try to do this. Never tried to drive a car with motocross boots. The stick shift in particular. Oh, that window rolled itself down a little bit. I'm not even sure if I should try to vlog or if I should try not to kill someone. Do you think I can heel toe shift? I think I tried that on, oh, I don't need to, I'm in second still. I tried that on, oh shit, my G13, or G27, sorry. And that did not go very well. I will probably end up trying it anyways, because I'm a dumbass. It's hard to get the clutch all the way out with these boots. But I will prevail. Actually, I'll do the speed limit. So that's normally where you guys sit, is over there. I'm kind of hoping that this turns out the way I want it to. I've been wanting to do this anyways, that's a funny thing. Why did I put the gloves on? I don't know. Hey, now I can do this, and it won't hurt me. Get wrecked, son. I wonder if anybody's looking at me right now and going, what the fuck? Why has that guy got all his, like, motocross shit on, or whatever the fuck he's got on? It's funny that there's still wind noise, even though I'm in a car. So, I don't even know if that helmet fits him, to be honest. I'm assuming it does. I might borrow David's helmet, just because it's got a Senna that's synced into mine. I should have brought him his wheel. His wheel for his WR came in. Oh, surprises. There's a motorcycle there. Can I go now? Let's assume yes. Yes, I can. Do you think I can clutch a shift with these boots? Well, I guess the answer would be yes, but it's been a long time since I've done that with this car, so I won't do it. It's exactly how I predicted it would be. I can't really floor it, and I can push the clutch down enough, but trying to release the clutch is a bitch, so. U-turns will be fun, and we have to make one. It's so weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something audio-wise just because I can only hear myself, and I'm so used to hearing the bike in the monitor of this. Because I have it in side tone or whatever the fuck it's. I think it is called side tone. Ooh, it's a Versa. Yeah. Oh, look at them. Oh, I knew I heard them. Look at that school bus. I bet that's the elementary school. Yeah, this is one of those times I wish the WR had passenger pegs. That'd be great. There's a car like right on my ass. What the fuck's going on here? Alright, let's try to make a U-turn. Which involves second gear. Alright. Ooh, shit. Stay in second because we need to. I keep forgetting my brother's only a junior. Well, for one more day anyways. Or actually, no, that day's done, isn't it? But, and so sometimes I forget why I have to go get him sometimes. Because I seem to think that he has. I like to think in my head that he owns the tracker for some reason sometimes. I forget that. Look at that old piece of shit. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. It's because I'm in my car and I'm used to the radio being on. Which I doubt you guys could hear if I turned it on, but whatever. The fuck? Are they like trying to charge that car? Or what are they doing? And murderous speed bumps. There's always a lot of shit in the road here. Such as, you know, cars and cats and things in general, just stuff that shouldn't be there. Occasionally me. Hello, speed bump of death. Oh, that hurt. There's his house. Okay. So I need to park this thing right here on the right side of the road.
Alright, so that was nice of them to put the trunk on. Actually, I don't think I can mount it this way, but I will try anyways. How does his steering lock work? Is it like that?
Or, there we go. Okay. Smells like propane. I don't know if that's this thing or... I shouldn't need the choke, but I will use the said choke. If the key will turn into the ignition. What? Oh, I did. There we go. You know, one thing I was thinking to myself on the way home was how nice it is to have a kickstart, because if you don't ride the bike for a while, you're never really screwed over if you can't start it, because, well, you just try harder, you kick harder. This thing sounds like a lawnmower. So yeah, the only reason I borrowed his bike was simply because, oh shit, his brake's in a weird spot, is I just didn't want to put stress on the transmission of the KE, because the transmission seals need to be replaced. This thing's such a fucking whale. Part of me is glad he's getting rid of it, the other part of me is really not. Yeah, he told me, he's like, I put the trunk on so that nobody would fall off, and I was like, oh, how kind of you. He's like, yeah, you can do wheelies with passengers. So I was like, I'm not going to do that with my little brother. The intake sounds amazing on this, but that's pretty much the only upside to this bike. It's the only reason to own one. Because it is, in fact, a whale. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to find the goggles to Tyler's helmet. Devin pointed out they were missing. Right on red. I'm doing 45. Let's not do that, because there's a cop like right up there camping. And this is not my bike. Even if it was, I don't know that I'd want to do that. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen a KLR get. God, this thing sounds windy. I've never actually heard of a KLR. Like, that turn I took was weird. It just felt weird. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. So I was going to ask, though, on the dual vlog, since the audio naturally decreases, does that bother you guys that much? Or would you rather just have it me solo because the audio's better? Or would you rather try to attempt to make things funnier? The cop seems to be vanished. Who knows? He was sitting right there. In that case. It is kind of a fast bike, but it's still a fucking whale no matter how you look at it. It just doesn't feel fast. You look at the speedo and you start to realize going, it's really dusty on this road. I'm going to be careful. Maybe. Try to anyways. This is a stupid thing. I'm doing the thing where you put your foot out as a counterbalance, but even with these boots, I don't think I would have a leg after that on this thing. This thing's just so fucking heavy. Let's not do 50, because I don't know where the cop went. 45 maybe. Let's try to do 40, assuming his speedo is accurate. know, for being the Rattler 650 it really doesn't have that much torque. And I'm pretty sure that's only because of the way it's geared. It's kind of geared to be all around okay. I've heard that KLRs are not good at are not really great at anything, but are good at everything. So, you know, they're kind of geared to be able to do a little bit of everything, and as a result, they just don't feel abusive and aggressive and brutal and ready to rip your head off. That's why they need to make a two-stroke version with 1,000 cc's. Maybe 2,000, 4,000, 8 liters, 8,000 cc's. That would be the ultimate two-stroke. That's a Chevy hubcap. I was wondering what that was. I should grab that on the way home. Yeah, the transmission in this is kind of shit. My turn light's still on. That's okay, because I kind of needed to use it. Can we make this thing cruise a little bit more? Yes, we can. It's just kind of windy today, I guess, and it couldn't possibly be because the windshield's funneling the air into my face. Traffic seems to be slowing down just a little bit. That or I just think it is. One of the two. Look at all the bikes. I saw a guy on a little red moped. I think he actually works there. And he had like all more gear than me. So all protective gear, all reflective high visibility shit. A half helmet, which matched the color of the moped, which is bright red. It was like a Vespa kind of thing. he looked like he was concentrating so hard at the stoplight. I don't know why, but that was just the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I shouldn't make fun of it because I'm pretty sure at one point I looked that way. But whatever. Yeah, this thing's just too soft core. I have a mirror and I'm looking back, and the mirror's actually in a functional position. We're slowing down. Everything's just too soft on this thing, for my opinion. Reminds me of my first bike a little bit, except for even that bike it had one element that was just hardcore, and that was its ability to take corners so fast, its handling in general, and just how brutally boring its lack of torque was. All 2 foot-pounds of it was astonishingly useless. So you actually had to concentrate and plan your route out to make sure you'd be okay. Why am I'm like trying to make it idle, but it idles just fine. There's a tracker right there. Well, not there, but right there. I don't think that tracker is meant to handle that kind of weight. You can tell by the fact that one side of it is significantly tilted over more than the other. And that's the 4-door version, which means it could be the V6 version, which means that it should be able to handle that weight, which means he's fat. He should try Control Z. The one-step solution to not being fat. Oh, it's starting to lean towards the side of hotness. And the light's about to go green, so we're good. Starting to lean a little bit more. I need to move my camera angle to the right just a little bit more, because I don't think it matters. I don't think you guys want to see my helmet that much. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. I thought it was a neutral for a sec. I was like, fuck. There's another tracker. All right. In neutral, okay. What? This is David's. Yeah. I borrowed it just because I didn't want to put too much stress on my KE. So. What makes you think I would own this thing? I don't mind KLRs, but I just not my... Colin, put the glasses on after. There you go. I didn't even have a chance to find the goggles that go to that. And that's Tyler's helmet, by the way.
I don't think I can put the glasses on.
What? You should be good. Get on it however you feel comfortable.
working.
Colin, use the peg to step on it if you fucking have to. I think this is actually the tallest bike I've ever had him with me. And try not to hit the center. Alright. Double up. His helmet just fucking hit me. Alright. I used to ride with a passenger more than I rode alone. That's changed a lot. Mostly because of winter, and I was the only one who wanted to ride. God, it's fucking windy. It's either really windy or the windshield on this just sucks. I don't know. Is anybody out there? This thing's such a fucking whale. Oh, those are new. I guess they're there to prevent people from fucking up the terrain. I'm so used to shifting dirt bikes. This thing's like, no, my first gear lasts for fucking ever. It kind of wants to wheelie if it'll get in gear now. That's the most aggressive second gear wheelie I think this thing's ever done. And of course, naturally, it didn't shift into third afterwards. So I think we will go straight first. This is just so, it's so hard to do this on my bike for some reason. If I take my hands off the handlebars, it just feels like it wants to do something weird. This one is just like, yeah, I'm cool with that, man. This is the bike that stoners get if they want to go off-road. This is the bike you get that if you're worried about a DWI, like, you'll definitely speed into someone and you'll probably kill them. But it'll be pretty fucking hard to. Yeah, this is definitely a stoner bike. Because if you were high and you rode this, you could probably be a badass. I have blinkers, and as usual, I am using my hands. Habit, sorry. Even my brother's helping me out there. But I think he's doing that more or less out of habit as well, because historically I have bikes that don't even have brake lights. Front brake on this is a piece of shit. We're gonna get stuck in traffic for a bit. That truck was like, no, I'm not fucking getting stuck here. Fuck you. When this baby hits 660 miles per hour, it's gonna do things.